Sit down and shut up.
Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give me peace.
Why so serious?
You take the blonde and I'll take the one in the trailer.
This is Sparta!
I'll have what she's having.
Adam and Barbara are ghosts. Their house is being haunted by the living, and they can't scare them into leaving. So they're calling on Beetlejuice,
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
who's no ordinary ghost.
You don't want his help.
Can you be scary?
What do you think of this?
Now, the party's over.
You want somebody out of the house? I want to get somebody out of your house.
But the fun has just begun.
It's showtime.
Welcome to another installment of the Screen Squad podcast. Like always, on the panel today, I'm Vinny.
I'm Ozzy.
And Edgar.
Already started. I'm Ozzy. Already disconnected from life.
I was berated for caring about my dog.
By the way, how is your dog?
Who cares? Who cares? It's not even your dog if you think about it.
No, it's my dog.
You found
That's
the dog.
my dog.
No, the dog found you. You're hers. That's the difference.
Ah, we's bitches
You're
in some
its
sort of
pet.
way.
Yeah.
You're its pet.
Nah.
Yeah,
Cute.
it's garbage. Why?
Does she take you out for a walk?
Sometimes, yes, sometimes.
On
I
a
even
leash.
pee
And the
on trees
leash
once
and
in a
ball
while.
gags.
I pee on trees, and every once in a while, I just gotta take a shit out there. It's fine.
But that's normal. You do that without a dog.
Yeah, I know, but at least someone's watching my back.
Well, this is my new setup, guys. No
No
more
one's-
blank walls ish.
No one's calling me out for taking a shit on the neighbor's yard. I'm just saying.
Why would anyone call you out? That's fertilizer. People have to pay a lot of money for that. And with the
Exactly,
stuff
it's
that you
expensive.
eat and your two stomachs,
Yeah.
all
First of all, I got 8. Thank you.
right. Well,
And I got udders too.
So
My-
aggressive,
yeah.
guys.
well,
I got one udder. It's called my dick. Nah.
that's a small
No?
udder.
Utterly enormous.
Utterly useless. Like you. So,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
so as you can see, we are talking about one of my favorite movies.
Elvira?
Fuck you. Beetlegeist. Beetlejuice. A movie,
Gay, you say?
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
A movie that became Beetlejuice is an icon no matter what.
You can't say cult classic because it's a big
just
budget
classic.
film that
It's
was
a
actually really
classic.
good.
It's a classic.
It's
and
actually not a big budget film.
it's a classic.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Even for back then, like
Yeah, it's not. I mean,
It's not a big budget.
The
They
movie,
only give Tim Burton $1 million for special effects.
Time Burton.
oh, it's because he's weird.
That's why he made it a B movie style.
I mean, if you really
That's the style,
if you
though.
really watch it, it's a movie. It's a movie where the title character is in the movie for maybe 20 minutes,
Yeah,
and
but
it's
because he's the
great.
bad guy too, though.
And it's great.
He's the bad guy that you like.
He's the
He's
anti-hero
the antagonist and the villain
and the protagonist.
At points, yeah.
and the hero.
Every once in a while, it goes from one place to another.
But Michael Keaton kills it in this role.
Yeah, he's a god among men when it comes to this movie,
Yeah, and then
and Batman apparently.
and Daniel Baldwin is good. Oh, I mean Alec.
No, that's Steven. Isn't it Steven?
I don't know. It's
No,
William?
that's Billy
It's
Baldwin.
William. Yeah, it's William.
That's Billy.
No,
yeah,
it's actually the only one that counts. Alec Baldwin,
Eric Baldwin.
the only one that has consecutively worked in life.
Does he
That
really
guy's-
count for this movie, though? Because he didn't like this movie. He still doesn't like
Well,
it. I think.
he's dumb for not liking it because it's like a great movie.
Well, you really can't. I mean, if you think about it, you really don't care about what he looks like in this movie because he looks way different now than he did before. Young Alec Baldwin was, way like it doesn't look so puffy and swollen like me.
Those baby
Yeah.
blues.
Well,
He was a good looking guy. He's a good looking guy.
he was
a good looking
a
guy.
great looking guy. That's why he had Kim Basinger.
Yeah,
In the getaway.
and they ruined each other there.
Yeah, in real. And weren't they together in real life? They were married for a
Yeah.
long time.
They were married.
Yeah.
They had like a full on sexy and then Getaway.
Getaway. I know.
I've paused it way
You
too
do
much.
own that movie. You do own that
I
movie.
do own that movie. I remember that
Fair
movie
enough.
in theaters. It's a great movie. You have you have Alec Baldwin. You have Gina Davis, right? In this movie, in
Yeah.
Beetlejuice, you had
In
Gina
her
Davis.
prime.
She had a prime.
Gina Davis, yeah. This, I guess, now
Earth
she has
Girls
like
Are
a
Easy.
scar or something. Huh?
Earth Girls Are Easy. She was
The
in that one
Fly.
too.
Grundlefly?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I has a. I got the I can't do it. Sorry. I was gonna try. I'm not gonna do it. No.
But you
Didn't-
mean
wouldn't feel it.
in her prime? I don't know about that hair though.
No,
the
that
hair
hair's.
That hair
like that
looks
hair.
looks like Jeff Goldblum's hair. It's what it is.
Wasn't she with Jeff Goldblum at the time?
Yeah, probably. Then they probably copied each other's hairstyle.
Yeah.
You have young Winona Ryder, or real young Winona Ryder.
Yeah.
How old was she? Like 17?
She looked 17. She looked real young.
18 alive to go. Huh?
Then you have Catherine O'Hara. You have Jeffrey Jones.
Awesome, Catherine O'Hara, by the way.
Otho?
Oh, yeah, what's his name? Glenn something.
Glenn Otho guy. I don't know.
Orthopedic. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know his actual name, but I know it's Glenn. I think it's Glenn. I don't know. Maybe.
You even had Robert
You have
Goulet.
Goulet. You have Dick.
Yeah, that's the first thing I thought when I saw him. Robert Goulet.
You have Dick Cavett. You also have a connection to Elvira.
Patty was there.
Yeah, you have a connection to Elvira, Mistress of the Dark.
I know. I was
She's
watching it. I was
there.
like, wait a minute.
And then two characters no one really cares about, which is Goulet's wife in the movie, and then the girl that's there with Otho.
Yeah.
They're inconsequential.
Oh, the weird. I don't know what she is. Kind of like
She's
girl.
a woman. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
She's
Yeah,
a
like
woman.
they don't really say who she is.
No,
like what?
they don't explain.
Nothing.
Woman.
She's just there
Woman.
Yeah, she literally just shows up in the scene, and then that's it.
to dance.
Yeah. And that
Okay.
scene still
Those Harry
holds up.
Belafonte songs, man.
My kid couldn't stop laughing at that scene.
that scene's still good.
He's like, how did they film that? How could they take any of that seriously?
I don't know. That's and
professionals, that's
the,
why.
That's the crazy part about this movie is it's so off the wall. Everything is it's a weird movie, and that's the whole point. That's the point of this movie. It is supposed to be weird. They even said it, like even Delia says it, that she's weird. Right? Hold on. Is that no? What's is Delia? Delia's name is
Strange.
Dietzes. They're the
The
Dietzes.
yeah, but Delia is that okay? Hold on. Winona Ryder is
Delia is the mom.
right.
Lydia is the
Lydia.
is Winona Ryder.
Lydia. I always forget. I just
What's
call
the
him
dad's
Winona
name?
Ryder.
Charles? Charles?
Chuck. Yeah.
Chuck. That's right, Chuck.
Yeah.
I'd come for your daughter, Chuck.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you
That's
have
how I
okay.
remember
So
it.
you have
That's
two.
the
You
only way I
have, you
remember
have,
it.
That's
yeah,
why they burned the computer.
Yeah. The child porn. You have two. You have two different stories. You have two stories, right? You have the story.
Allegedly. There's a delay. I'm sorry.
You have the story of the Maitlands, right? The beginning of the movie, you have the Maitlands. You have Barbara and what is his name? I blank out. Yeah, thanks.
Alec Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin and Barbara.
Alec Baldwin and Gina Davis.
No, you have the Maitlands.
That's not Daniel?
Nah, probably.
That's Billy.
Yeah.
Steven.
So you have the Maitlands at the beginning of the movie, that they're on a staycation. It's not a vacation. It's a staycation, and
I thought they owned a house.
Yeah, but it was still a staycation. They didn't go anywhere. They were taking a vacation and they were staying in the house.
to fix their
That's
house.
what that means.
That's all they were gonna do is paint and do wallpaper and fix the house. That's what their vacation.
staycation
And they were gonna take. And it's
Oh,
weird.
then
Did you
I'm
hear?
staycation all the time.
Did you hear when Barbara says, "Oh, you see you in a couple months"? That's a long vacation.
Is that what she said?
Yeah.
No, that I don't
At
remember.
the beginning of the movie, she's like, "Oh, I'll see you in a couple months."
Nice.
So that they must take some long vacation because they own the hardware store, right? That's their hardware
Yeah.
store, the Maitland's Hardware. And literally at the beginning of the movie, you set up the relationship. They never had kids. They're married and they're gonna be on vacation. That's all you know. That's literally all you know of the Maitlands.
They didn't point out the fact that she's barren.
She's not.
They don't say.
They said they were gonna try.
Yeah,
You want to try again?
they could try again during vacation. That's what they say.
And
So
he starts, like,
During
pinching-
staycation.
and
pinching
then
butts.
no,
Yeah,
that's
go on.
Beetlejuice. No, so then during their trip to get some paint, so I guess so they could paint the little miniatures of the town that they have.
His models, yeah.
The models, and you have then during this stupid dog gets in the way, and they crash. They fall off a small bridge. The car doesn't explode like it does in like action movies, and I feel like they could have easily just gotten out of the car, but they died. They die. You quickly get like a little back, like a view of death. They instantly just show up. They show up back at the house wet, not leaving footprints. Did you notice that?
Gross.
They weren't leaving wet shoe prints. That was pretty smart.
know.
That was pretty good for the 80s. They weren't leaving wet shoe prints, and they walk into the house, and they see the iconic handbook for the recently deceased. And then they know that they're dead.
Yes, and they're like vampires with the little.
Yeah, they can't see. They can hold stuff, but they can't. They have no reflection. Vampires. Then you instantly just get introduced to the Dietzes after that.
Yeah.
They buy the house, which that's the house. Okay, so is that the same family that the lady came and said, "Oh, I have an offer. Somebody wants to buy this house."
I think so
it is.
because she was saying that they were from New York.
Yeah, she didn't explain who it was, but she
No.
said, "I have an offer. They really want this house. They want to. It's a husband
family.
and wife. It's a family with a kid, and this house is too big for you guys." And they
Wait, where is this house supposed to be?
Connecticut? I think they say Connecticut.
yeah, it's upstate somewhere.
Okay, just wondering.
But I mean, I even
do
once
research.
in my life I will want to, because as far as I hear, some of this stuff is still standing. So I'd want to go visit it, check it out.
So it's filmed on location.
Yeah. Some of these places are still up. So then you get introduced to the Dietzes, and you have Delia, you have Chuck, and you have Lydia. And they're
Ota.
awkward. They're completely the opposite of the Maitlands. They're a New York couple, and she does horrible sculptures.
I don't know. The one at the
I
end was
liked
pretty
them.
dope. The one at the end was pretty dope.
Well, yeah, but that's at the very end. She does horrible sculptures at the beginning of the movie. Like all the stuff, all her art is garbage. That's like she's a real bad artist.
What about that sweater that she's wearing like upside down?
I don't know, but I found her hot.
Wait, who? Lydia or Didia?
Are you alright? Delia.
Catherine O'Hara.
Yeah, Catherine O'Hara.
Catherine Hair's hot.
She was in her prime right there.
She's
And she was probably in her 30s because she's like 95 now or something, right?
still good looking though.
Gilf.
Hell
What
yeah.
about in Home Alone?
MILF.
No, she's still hot. I don't know. She really hasn't aged that bad.
She
You know what I'm saying?
really hasn't aged
that
that bad. I don't know.
She hasn't had work, right? That's why.
I don't think
I
so.
think
Creek, bro.
usually when
Schitt's Creek.
women let themselves grow older, but naturally,
He means actual work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
They meant, like, no,
she just won the Emmy, right, for Schitt's Creek.
I think she's part of that. Yeah.
Yeah, she won the Emmy for Schitt's Creek. So you get introduced to the Dietzes,
Which I just started watching, by the way.
and that's good for you. And then they're the complete polar opposites to the Dietz, to the Maitlands, and then the Maitlands have to figure out what to do with life. And then there's a lot of things that I guess you don't pick up unless you're really watching it, and after you watch it a few times, like
157 times.
right?
67, by the way.
No, sorry.
But it's like when they die,
Get it right.
like when they're in the when they actually go to the afterworld to go meet Juno, their caseworker, and the receptionist, is explaining things to them that they get 3 tickets to talk to their caseworker, and it's only been 2 months since they died. That they have to learn, they have to read the book, and they have to haunt, they have to do all this stuff. So you find out that right there that they've been dead for 2 months. You find that there's a lot of things that you find out, like another one. If they kill themselves, if they like it's a suicide, they become
Civil servants.
Civil servants in the afterworld.
So how did Juno die? Like, how do you slit your own throat? Because remember, she's smoking, and the smoke is coming out. How do you just? I've never heard of anybody kill themselves like that.
No, I don't know.
I've seen it in movies.
And then the receptionist, she's slit her wrist.
Yeah,
but that's why she could still use her hands, because if you have to cut the tendon.
Yeah. Attention.
Because I saw.
So what about Blue?
You're my boy Blue.
When the one that's run over, isn't that my boy Blue?
You probably threw something from the car.
That's not Blue, or it might be actually.
But, yeah, I think it is
a young old Blue.
Yep. Young old Blue.
Yeah, because he's like young, but he's still like old.
He's still old.
That might be Blue.
Yeah, I think it is.
Maybe he jumped off a building, and that's why he's flat.
No, he's got tire marks.
Oh, maybe he did jump off a building and then got run over by a car.
But I just threw himself from a car. I hate my life.
Like that.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, but I do love the characters that are created in that world, like the janitor. They don't really explain the Lost Souls room like that much. It's just there. it's interesting. Like it's brought up.
Did they say limbo?
Yeah, and
spirits that have been exorcised.
So that's essentially okay. So now, that's essentially where they go when Otho is like reading from the book. If they would have kept going, they would have gone to the Lost Souls room. They would have been stuck.
Yeah, didn't catch that either.
Yeah, there's a lot in this movie that when you rewatch it, like the obituaries, it's just like welcomes. It's just everything saying welcome. We welcome these people. When Beetlejuice is reading the obituary, that's you literally don't see Beetlejuice in the movie until like 30 minutes in, 40 minutes in.
And he's a commercial.
When you actually fully see him, because you see like the back of his head, and when he's reading the newspaper, you hear his voice when he eats the fly. But then when you see him in his full glory, when the Maitlands go on, in the model town, that's just he's dressed as a cab driver.
That's a nice fucking model, though.
Best line of the movie.
Still, I never forget. You sleepwalking.
I still do.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't sleepwalk.
No, Vinny.
It's not about. It's not. Stop
being
conceited.
Yeah, I know. I get it. I know. You're going. Come on.
Okay, so no, but it's like this movie is a lot of fun. Like it's weird. You would never think that Harry Belafonte music would fit in a movie like this.
Yeah.
Danny Elfman's score is real. It's good in this one. I mean, it does sound
Men in Black. So it sounds like Men in Black. Sounds like everything.
Very
no. Men in Black sounds like it.
No, Men in Black sounds like Men in Black.
That's true.
It sounds like it. Duh.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know.
Stupid.
No, but it's still
Does
works.
Elfman does Batman?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. See, it all sounds the same.
Well, that's his sound. That's why. But it fits.
Yeah.
But it fits like really well. But like you would never think that. Like I said, the Caribbean calypso type music fits in this movie, and like you wouldn't think this movie was supposed to be that funny, because this movie is funny.
Wasn't it supposed to be a horror movie?
Yeah, that's what I was reading. It was supposed to be very, very dark.
But we got Mike Keaton talking this way the whole time.
But when it comes out, like when it was made, like when the final product is hilarious. Like Beetlejuice kills it. Like Catherine O'Hara. Like that whole family dynamic is funny. Otho, Goulet. I'm
It's a
surprised.
great character.
I really am surprised that they got Dick Cavett and all those guys to do the dance in the middle of the movie.
Yeah.
Because everyone seems so serious, but
Dick Cavett.
yeah. But it works. The movie is great. This is
He's
one
still
of those,
alive, you know.
I thought he was dead.
No, Dick Cavett's still alive.
Really?
He's ancient.
He should be in Beetlejuice too. By the way, does Beetlejuice kill Goulet and that lady?
Maybe.
Or just send them to the other room. I don't know.
They don't really explain if they're dead.
It's not clear at all.
And everyone seems so fine with it. Like after everything that happens, because okay, so the whole thing is Beetlejuice's his point, his thing, his goal is that he needs somebody to say his name 3 times, and he has to get married so he can cross over to the land of the living. That's what he needs.
And that's what he wants.
That's what he wants. That's his goal. And he tries with the Maitlands, and he fails, and he ends up winning over, kind of tricking Lydia. And it's interesting that they went from, they did that. That's a storyline in the movie, but then they become like an item or a love. You know, they become an item in the cartoon. I don't know how they
Are
ever
they?
made. Yeah.
They're not just friends in the cartoon?
No.
They're married.
No, they're not married. But there's chemistry there. But it's weird.
There's a kinship. There's a camaraderie.
That cartoon is good. I don't care what
chemistry.
anyone says. That's a good cartoon.
It was
It's
on
not-
for
it's
4
not bad.
seasons.
It's not bad.
It's a good cartoon. You don't get Michael Keaton, but
Yeah.
you don't get any of the cast, but
You
it's
still get the
does the voice?
you still get the Dietzes.
yeah. But still, it's not. If you have Beetlejuice, it's tough to top Michael Keaton, like doing the voice or being the character. Like with the whole sequel thing that they said that they were gonna do, which I doubt that's ever gonna happen now.
The Beetlejuice in Hawaii.
Beetlejuice goes Hawaiian. That sounds stupid, but I hope if they do it, they don't do that. They don't do that. I hope it's something else. But
It could be like the Ernest movies.
Well, I was reading that Ryder and Keaton are interested in doing it. They've always been interested in doing it.
Same here.
Huh?
I'm interested if they do
I
it.
read the same thing.
Oh, I thought you wanted to do the movie too.
Of course I want to be in the movie. Come on.
He could be a grip.
You could be Otho.
He could be Otho's son. Hotho. Hoto. No, but it's such a it's a great movie, dude. Like this movie holds up, and I like the fact that since it's like a small town. Oh, what happened?
It's that poster in the background, that Exorcist poster.
The goddamn Exorcist
Oh,
poster.
my light fell. Whoa, I got ghosts in here, paranormal entities.
Could be spiders, giant spiders.
You shut your mouth. I'll
You
burn
should
this
get
whole house down.
Beetlejuice to help you out.
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice. Wait, that's the wrong guy.
That's who you'd call
In a chalk.
Beetlejuice and Hoto, the new dynamic duo.
Beetlejuice and Joto.
So what was I saying before? Like the ghost came in here.
The
ghost of Christmas
I don't even remember. I was still laughing from what
The
you had said
Hoto?
before.
No, all right, you're milking it too much. Easy.
No, I'm just pointing out.
Yeah.
You laughed
No,
at-
but it's like what I think I was saying that. I know
By
I
the way,
wasn't.
By the way, Joto would actually milk it.
Stupid. No, it's like I don't know where they would go with the Beetlejuice goes Hawaiian, and I wouldn't want that story. I would want something different, something that fits more in line. Even though like Beetlejuice and is a comedic character, he's iconic. It's like he's.
I mean, I think they would probably go with a new couple or a new death.
But
he's constantly looking for
can't,
something new.
You can't tell the same story. That's the problem. Is you can't tell the same story.
Well,
if
he's trying to get out.
Yeah, but if you bring a new couple in, it essentially would be the same story.
It's like I need to find another way out. But or because he goes to Saturn with thinking about sandworms. You gotta love him. But yeah, he gets eaten by sandworms at the end. So it's made his journey through Saturn, trying to get away.
Maybe the movie is just about how he gets his head the right size again. Still, the movie they shrink his head.
That's right.
Maybe Lydia dies.
Maybe Lydia has kids. Maybe one of them is Beetlejuice Jr. Like Son of the Mask, the great Son of the Mask movie.
God damn you!
Garbage.
They did have chemistry.
I think they also had math. Where's the rim shot? No rim shot. Wow.
No.
Thank you.
No.
That deserves it. That deserves
it.
No,
it does not.
No, so
that's
horrible. Okay. So what I was saying,
like one of mine.
What I was saying
like one
is,
of mine. It was horrible.
Shut up. So what I was saying, I remembered now what I was talking about.
It's because he pays the bills.
That's true, right?
What I was remembering is So I was saying that this movie is middle America, well, East Coast, upper class, nice and little neighborhood, but it's like it's not really super dated. Like there's nothing.
Wholesome.
There's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing in this movie that says, "Oh, this is the 80s, this is the 90s." Like for sure. Like the clothes, people would probably still wear the clothes. Lydia was probably the first goth girl on film, like that made goth popular, because that was definitely a thing.
Because she's not conformist.
Yeah,
she's not.
I would for sure believe she listened to The Cure, 100%.
Morrissey.
Yeah.
Your favorite.
Moss? The Moss? The Moss? I don't like Morrissey.
Where'd you get the Moss?
From that's from Ant-Man.
I can't remember.
The Latinos love the Moss. When he's telling a story about his grandma who lives in the Moss.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. Is it weird how the brown dude in that movie triggers that memory? Crazy. Whatever. Go on.
No, but this movie is not dated at all. It works. It's like you can watch it at any time. I feel like it could be happening now. I mean, even though it's a fantasy and all that, but
because it doesn't point out an era.
Yeah,
it doesn't point out what year.
It's not stuck in an era, and that's what I like about it.
Yeah, and even Delia, her style is like can be placed anywhere.
Yeah,
basically. You'll have cell phones now, but
I 100% always recommend watching Beetlejuice, and then people still love Beetlejuice, love it, and then
he was a big deal. He got a cartoon. He had that show on at Universal Studios,
Beetlejuice Rock and Roll Review,
Graveyard Review.
He was on Broadway.
He was on Broadway.
Oh, that's right. They just
I wanted to see
a couple years ago. It
was last year.
2 years ago.
It was earlier this year.
It's because it's been a long.
It actually just went. After luckily with well, not luckily, but because of the old Corona, when they closed Broadway down,
Corona.
They ended up they just closed the Beetlejuice early. It was going to close down anyways because that they had lost.
Renovation?
They had lost the rights, or they had given the rights to another show at that theater they were in. So they were like, oh, we're just not going to keep doing it. But I heard good things of the.
It was going to travel with it.
No,
I heard things.
No, but I had heard good things about the Beetlejuice Broadway show. I wasn't a fan of some of the songs, but maybe in the context of the show, it would have been better.
I just don't like the way that the Beetlejuice on the Broadway show looks.
Beetlejuice on the Broadway.
The Beetlejuice in the Broadway, it looks like Charlie Day.
It sounds like Charlie Day too.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Is it Charlie Day?
No, it's not.
It's Charlie Knight. No, but it's
you give me shit for my jokes, right? Okay.
But that's called being
Fuck
quick.
You. No,
and I'm not stealing other people's jokes.
It's being lame.
But I'm also not stealing people's jokes.
Hey, if they work, they work. Fuck it.
So
Ozymandias.
Uh huh.
I don't give a fuck. It still works, right?
Not for you. That's the problem. You think they work, but they don't.
Do you like fish sticks? Anyways, go on.
Oz Cook.
Hey, you leave Dane Cook alone.
Ozzy Schumer.
Seriously, dude, just like you just need to shut up. No, so but it's the
I do feel pretty though.
It has a Broadway. Beetlejuice had a Broadway show, a cartoon. It has merchandise. Universal, like even this year, that's the crazy thing. The Horror Nights was supposed to have a Beetlejuice house this year, and now it's not this year. Maybe they'll push it to next year. But I would have loved to see the quality of stuff they would have made for Beetlejuice.
The park is still closed?
Here in LA, yeah. The park is
really?
still closed. Yeah,
wow.
in Orlando, it's open.
Yeah, because they don't give a shit.
Yeah. Here, everything is closed probably till next year. Like theme park-wise. But Beetlejuice has been the mainstay at Universal Studios. Like, if you go, that character's roaming around. Like when it was open, that character be roaming around and being Beetlejuice. And that's the thing. People love the Beetlejuice attitude, the character. It's a fun character. That's the thing. The
black and white suit's pretty dope.
Yeah, and that's iconic. And it was only in the movie for
5 minutes.
5 minutes, yeah.
Just for the wedding.
Before the wedding. Because in the wedding, it's a red suit.
Oh, that's right. He's wearing the burgundy.
Yeah, the burgundy suit, and then Lydia is wearing the red dress.
Yeah.
But even that suit, which is in our background for this episode, the burgundy tux for the wedding, even that suit got its own Halloween costume. Everything Beetlejuice got a Halloween costume. Beetlejuice, the regular black and white, the taxi driver. And the red
cowboy.
I don't know. Does the cowboy get one? But that's actually one of my favorite parts when like the commercial. Like it's a good movie. If anyone doesn't like it, you're an idiot.
No, they can go fuck themselves. That's so
aggressive.
I'm just saying it's hard not to like this fucking movie. This movie's really fucking good. It's so good you got to use a lot of profanity just to explain how good it is.
But
I think it's on par with like Elvira.
Oh no! How dare you? Beetlejuice won't even wipe its butt with Elvira.
I don't think
the
he
movie.
wipes his
The
butt
movie.
at all.
Actually, he doesn't. He saves it. Just like and that's the weird thing about Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is such a gross. Beetlejuice is such a gross character, but people love him. People love Beetlejuice.
Wasn't he like a rapist in the original script?
I don't know.
Oh,
and people still would have loved him.
Huh? You still would have
loved him.
Yeah.
I mean that's
rapist charm.
Yeah. His rapist wit.
Oh, wit.
His rapist wit. No, but it's like I don't know.
That was stolen.
That was from another movie. That was from a movie, just so you guys know. So I can let Ozzy know. That was used from something else.
So you can use it now.
Yeah, you can borrow.
Now you know that it belongs to somebody else.
Yeah.
I do not use humor. That's not mine.
Yeah, you do. What are you talking about? That's your thing.
I'm sorry. Moments in which it just comes out.
I'm sorry. I have a code. I don't steal other people's jokes, but that's all you do.
That I know. I don't knowingly.
It's still his code, even if it does happen. It's still his code.
Like he switches it up. He says, "I don't steal people's jokes that I know. You don't know them, so I guess you could steal it."
Oh, there you go. See? There you go.
He's like Robin Williams. It's just like flying out. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like that.
Yeah.
Ozzy Williams.
I got hairy forearms just to prove it.
No, but
Hairy Knuckles.
Oh, hairy palms.
Dude, that guy.
Hairy palms.
That guy was fuzzy.
He had a sweater on without a sweater.
Yeah. R.I.P. Robin Williams.
Yeah. Rip.
Okay, Chief.
The old genie of the lamp. But I think
where's the Will Smith one?
I think this. Definitely think this movie would have been a lot different if it was darker. If it didn't have the humor that it has, and if it wasn't paced properly, because this movie is a fast moving movie. It's not a long movie, but it hits all the major points. Yeah. Like by the time it's over, you're like, that's it, and it's like it ends on such a high note.
If I had a nickel for every time someone said that to me.
So there's okay. So by the end of the movie, I have a question. I don't know. Maybe when you guys rewatched it, you guys can figure it out. Are the Maitlands now alive? Were they brought back?
They're alive. Oh no, the Maitlands.
They're still
Maitlands are dead. Yeah.
Okay. And Lydia? So at the end of the movie do they possess Lydia so she could sing the Shake Sonora?
Yeah.
So now, and I like the fact that so one thing I do like at the very end that Chuck is reading. Shut up! I'm in the middle of a thought. You're gonna cut me off, dude. I'm really getting pissed right now. Shut up.
So Maitland's
Shut up. So
surprise, he's getting mad.
Yeah, like it only took 34 minutes. It only took 34 minutes for that to happen.
Not bad.
I apologize for the scream. No, but I like the fact that at the very end, like you had the handbook for the recently deceased, but now Chuck is reading the book, how to coexist, with the dead. He's reading that, and he says exactly the same thing that they say at the beginning.
Like stereo
it reads like stereo instructions. They said that's the second time they used that joke in the movie. So I'm sure Ozzy's gonna steal it. But I do like that the movie ends on a high note, and it ends with a Beetlejuice joke where his head gets shrunken because he's a horn dog and he's touching the magician's assistant's leg, and then he steals a number. Are you done?
Oh yeah.
Okay. No, like it does. No one dies other than Goulet and his wife. I'm 100% sure they're dead because they're like super old and they get smashed into the ceiling.
Yeah, their heads were crushed through the ceiling.
I'm 100% sure that they died.
Then Goulet died in real life, so yeah, the character's gonna be dead.
Robert Goulet.
But it's. I like that it ends with that type of ending where Beetlejuice isn't gone. And I think that's why I would want to see a sequel, because Beetlejuice isn't gone. Beetlejuice is always going to be around. Even though Michael Keaton is now like 95 years old, he could still play Beetlejuice. And I love
Michael Keaton.
And I'd want to see
anything.
Awesome.
And I'd want to see his Beetlejuice.
He's better than Stephen Baldwin.
And I'd want to see another iteration of Beetlejuice with Michael Keaton, just like
when he died. So I mean, where's he gonna
go? Just like we're getting another Michael Keaton back in the Batman suit, allegedly, maybe, because who knows that in the movie, if that movie ever gets made,
might be.
They're not gonna put him in Spider-Man.
No,
everybody's coming back to Spider-Man.
Everybody, but he's already in Spider-Man. He's already a villain. He's a vulture. He's in every universe. Michael Keaton had that Michael Keaton sans.
Michael Keaton is eternal.
He's in everything. Like bring back Beetlejuice. Make another Beetlejuice. Yeah, I want to see him in the old school Batman suit, or maybe update it. If they redo it,
no nipples.
No. If they if they're gonna put him in a Batman suit, make it the old school Batman suit from the Tim Burton Batman, but just update it a little bit. Don't make it look so plasticky or rubbery. Update it a little bit. Beetlejuice, don't change anything. Leave him alone.
Yeah, the only thing is don't bring back Daniel Baldwin.
I don't think you need Daniel Baldwin. Maybe we can get Alec this time. The good one.
You think they have the money for it?
Yeah. You know how much money a Beetlejuice sequel would generate?
Oh way too much.
It would and then, but I mean,
what's Billy Baldwin doing anyways?
Another Flintstones? Maybe.
Billy's doing
Justin Bieber.
Last time I saw him was on 30 Rock, playing I think his brother or something. Because Alec Baldwin's on 30 Rock. Was on 30 Rock. And he came on his camp. Whatever. I can't remember. I look it up, but I don't give two shits about it.
I didn't watch that show, so.
I like 30 Rock. It was a good show.
I started watching it for a bit, and 20 episodes. Like, all right, I'll wait.
No, but
love Tracy Morgan in that.
Werewolf Bar Mitzvah. That's all I remember.
All right,
No,
go on.
but I'm saying like a sequel to Beetlejuice for 2021 or 2022 would be awesome. Because Michael Keaton ain't gonna be alive forever, guys. Gotta milk that cow.
Well then, but that Rona, it gives you another topic to talk about in the movie. Another form of death.
That's very insensitive of me.
Yeah, burn.
How's it insensitive? The movie is based on death, and you see all these different characters die. Well, now you don't see them. You don't see them.
You only see Goulet die.
We're in the middle of a pandemic. Let's wait till it gets over.
You know what? I want to go to the panaderia. You just said pandemic. I want to get some Guatemalan bakery.
That pan con pollo.
Yeah. No, but I think Beetlejuice, sequel to Beetlejuice would definitely be welcomed, now, and I think if it's done right. I don't want to see a stupid story.
Haven't Face the Music?
Yeah. No, I mean that wasn't a I like Face the Music. I really watched it.
Too,
I just don't like the rushed ending. The ending is very rushed. And if you watch our episode, I believe that's just because
I have no complaints
of no reshoots. But I like that movie. I've watched it like 4 times already. It's not Beetlejuice, but yeah, I like the movie. But I just hope that they don't. I just hope they don't. Like when they do the Beetlejuice sequel, that they do it justice. Because I think Michael Keaton can still rock Beetlejuice because he's good in everything he's done, especially the other guys.
They gotta give him free range.
You can't go chasing waterfalls.
So the other guys are gonna do the other guys on that one?
I said the other guys. I said that's like.
He was good even in Birdman. He was good.
Yeah, well, that's why he almost won the Oscar. He won everything else but the Oscar.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
the Academy fucked him.
He was good in The Founder too. That's a good movie.
McDonald's.
Yeah, I just watched it. It was pretty good.
He's a good actor. Multiplicity.
Would you like to touch my peppy?
Jack Frost.
Jack Frost. He played a snowman. Who else can play Beetlejuice, the Vulture, Batman, and a snowman?
That's a wholesome movie. I don't like it.
Michael Keaton.
I don't like happy endings in movies.
My Life. Like that movie too.
Mr. Mom.
Huh?
Michael Keaton's made great movies.
Clean and Sober, bro. Clean and Sober.
Even in the beginning, Gung Ho.
Yeah.
Movie's funny.
I'll still watch it.
Yeah.
Just saying, the other guys. People don't give him credit.
Aim for Bushes?
That's The Rock and Sam Jackson.
Yeah, it's the same movie.
No, yeah, but I was talking about Michael Keaton.
All right, well, thank you.
On that note, give me that Beetlejuice sequel. This has been Vinny.
This is Ozzy.
And Edgar.
We'll see you guys next week.
See you around, kid. Bye, Felicia.